Hey guys, what's going on? FY My Pawn here, and welcome back to Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous. Since we last left off, we did a number of things, but we mainly finished the second half of doing the Ineligible Prison, where we ended up killing the Herald. From there, we ended up also doing... what was it? We also did some necromancy stuff. We managed to cleanse the traitorous Pharasmites from trying to cause us too much trouble. But it seems like a war is inevitable, because we are defying the laws of death and the domain that she's trying to house. But that's her problem. For this stream, what we're going to do is we're going to finalize our build. We're going to rework some things, mainly to get some side things done. But the majority is going to be very simplified, and we'll see how things go. But I digress. Without further ado, let's get into things and see what happens. So, to elaborate on what I mean, we are going to be finalizing our build, which will allow us to... well, you know the lexicon, right? We can theoretically change our build to work as a intelligence-based caster, temporarily, and then we can move on to a charisma-based caster, although I don't think that's going to help us in the long run. Well, it will help us get the points we need to invest into... because currently we got an intelligence 20, so that's pretty good. But what we can do is we can go to our skill points and we can invest 20 into all of our knowledges. Much like we have been with Knowledge World. So at the cost of everything, we could theoretically just boost up our Arcana, World, Nature, and Religion, just to get those requirements that we need done. Of course, it won't be perfect, but it's better than just waiting around and hoping that we get it or something. I don't know. The point is that we're going to get it done. Let's see. We're going to make sure that's correct. It seems like Streamlabs is being a bit wonky, but I can't really help that. Oh well, it's no big deal. As long as it's streaming, that's all I really care about. Okay, but I digress. Let us go and... let's see. As of right now, our buffs are still at 5.10, 5.9. Shouldn't be too hard to deal with. Alright, so here's what we're going to do. We are going to go outside, and we're going to go see if our compatriot has returned. I don't think he has, though, which is the problem, but we'll see if we get lucky. We'll see. Mainly, we need to check to see if our trainer has returned. I highly doubt he has, to be honest. But this is me just checking to confirm, more than anything. So, me doing this is kind of important. Because if he's not around, then we can't retrain. Which kind of sucks. Wait, what's that? Ah, the names of great crusaders and their closest companions. Yeah, there's a lot of those around, if you look around a bit. But I digress. We're not concerned about that. We're going to go into the inn, and we are going to address this first and foremost. Now, I don't think he is in here, but it's still worth a shot to check. Okay, Nenio. Yeah, no, he's gone for good, I think. Which is not good. Okay, I guess I can't do that. I thought I was gonna retrain and get a chance to do that, but I guess not. Oh well. Maybe I'll get lucky and find him somewhere. Who knows. But yeah, I was looking for the dude that we did the quest for the Spinner of Nightmares for. I don't know. It's a whole mess. Okay, but I digress. I guess we just get moving on. What's on our list of quests to do here? We've got the Secrets of Creation, obviously. We've got to find Queen Galfrey. We've got to solve the quests of More Than Nothing. And develop all aspects of the Crusade. Yep. Okay, so, yeah, no, it's nothing we can really do. You know what? I think we're just gonna go to the City of Iz. It's fine. Or we could do the Nenio quest, which involves us going, well, for now, let's see what we can find on the map, and then we'll decide what we do. Because I'm still on the fence of what we do, ultimately. I'll figure it out all the same. No big deal. And we just wait. Let's see. Okay, so... Iz is done. Okay. Okay, I've gone to the Heart of Mystery. There's the Core of the Riddle. There is the Legacy of the Ancients. There is the Place of Execution, the Desolate Thickets. But otherwise, nothing too special beyond that. I think I need to go to the Core of the Riddle and then some, but we'll see. First, let's go to the Crusade tab. Let's see if we got anything new. As of right now, no. We are currently at tier 6 leadership, tier 7 logistics, tier 8 diplomacy, and tier 6 military. Okay. Okay, let's turn that off, and let's see recruitment. Alright, we finally got our assassins upgraded there. And the only thing left is hardened veterans, which is pretty cool. Okay, cool. And of course we got skeletons, which we'll probably go into another squadron. Yeah, we're gonna get this squadron over into this group here. Alright, let us go to our... Let's go cancel out of here. Let's go to our companions once more. And let's see, where are we gonna go? We are gonna go to... I think we teleport to the camp on the ferry. No, the camp on the ferry is a bit too far. So we are going to want to go to... Yeah, the fastest route is the last barrier then. We're going to go to the Legacy of the Ancients. Then we're probably going to dip to the Core of the Riddle, which are the only two I think that we haven't addressed. The Heart of the Mystery we've done. I know for a fact that we've done the Final Veil, because I went there. We've already gotten to the Forgotten Secrets. So yeah, it's just the Legacy of the Ancients and the Core of the Riddle. But we are still missing items, so unless we find those items, we're not going to be able to solve the mystery, which is going to require us to check out. I think we have to check these out if we're going to get anywhere there. So we have to go to the camp on the ferry. And we still got 24 days, or 24 hours before we can do that, so... I guess what we're going to do is we're going to go to the primitive altar to, at the very least, deal with that issue. Okay. Our advanced squadron is going to deal with this army here. Add units to target army, total value. Okay, yeah, we can do that. There we go. We've added some new units. Or we've added more units, that is. Yeah, there you go. Okay, so from there, we are going to just march on over. We have enough power to make it happen, so there we go. Let us engage. Time to commit violence. And there we go. Okay, the Galu are easy to deal with. You know what? Let's just kill them outright with the skeleton. There we go. And now we just got these axe throwers and the minotaurs. I think we can easily just get away with 2 scorching rays. There we go. Done. Cool. That was easy. Alright. That's enough to level... Well, not enough to level us up, but it does set the tone for protecting this area. Okay, these guys are going to be marching over to the defense squadron here. Oh, no, wait, no. These guys need to go over to Advanced Squadron A1. There we go. You are going to march over to unite with this group. Add more forces there. There we go. This skeleton group is going to march its way over to Advanced Squadron 2. Because that's an additional 45 skeletons to add to the list. Alright, let's see what we got here. We've got a few events that we can do. The soldiers are telling stories about a spirit who comes to them in the bed in times of need and introduces themselves as a helper. His arrival is accompanied by ominous signs such as raining blood or the smell of carrion, but he saves warriors and demands nothing in return. We can either hunt down the spirits, and we can get a trophy from an evil spirit, which is an Elder Caustic Necrotic Quarterstaff. We can convince the soldiers not to accept the spirit's help, which will give leadership. Or we can encourage the soldiers to accept the spirit's help, which gives us a level in reduction of losses. Yep. I've lost this choice, unfortunately. I'm going to hold off on this choice for now, to see if I can't find Areshkagal, actually. We can strengthen the command. We're going to do that. We can mobilize units if need be. The cost of recruiting, yeah, we need diplomacy though. So that is a chore and a half, but that's fine. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to try and teleport to here when we get the time in our travels. And we're going to make it a point to actually go over there. Or at least try to, anyways. Okay, well, these guys get exhausted. I'm going to focus on myself. We're going to evade enemies. Oh, and more edicts come in. Okay, we strengthened the chain of command. Let's see. We can do another Outpost of Bastion setup, which I'm probably actually going to do. Let's do another. We can recruit, we can hunt down mutiny, which we don't need. Any others? We got Xanthir's experiments, which honestly we don't need. We're not going to go to the Nameless Ruins. I'm going to focus on the primitive altar here. Oh, even more objectives to put on the list. Alright. Right, I've got to choose something to level up, don't I? Okay. So, let's see. Let us go to the map itself. Alright, so we've got a post in Lands of Yathwatch. We got a post on Last Barrier. We got one in the Camp of the Fairy, which is a pretty close one. I think we're going to want one on the Tyrant's Keep, because that centralizes things. So, Tyrant's Keep will get a good place. Or we could do Necromancer's Grave. Either way works. But I think Tyrant's Keep is just more generalized, which would be a benefit. And it does cover near to the lands of Yathwatch. The next best thing I can do is just go for the camp of the Mammoth Lords or even Gloomy Gorge. Because we don't need anything in the back line. We need more things on the front line. So I'm going to go with Tyrant's Keep. Let's upgrade Tyrant's Keep, and we're going to go in and see if we can't upgrade it a little bit further. Alright. Inn, Supply Center, Citadel, Garrison Archery Range. A Hall of Champions to increase the recruitment growth of champions itself. Tempting, I'm not going to lie. Okay, we are going to go for a... Well, we're obviously going to need a market, obviously. So we're going to get a market here. We are going to get a teleportation circle. We are going to sell the Citadel and move it. Okay, where's the Citadel? Here we go. We'll move the Citadel over here. Alright, the archery range is going to stay. We're going to put the Spellcaster's Lodge here. Then we are going to introduce the... I guess we'll introduce a Hall of Glory to reduce the cost of Merc units. And then... Actually, let's get rid of the Citadel. We are going to set up a monument instead. And we are going to introduce a buff, I believe. Hold on. And that is going to be what? I guess it's Smithy, yeah. Smithy gives +1 to attacks. No, let's go Training Grounds. Training Grounds gives damage. So there we go. And we'll just let that grow on its own. And we should be good. Shouldn't be too hard to accomplish, that is. Alright. From there, we shall go into recruitment here. And let us recruit as much allies as we can. Okay. Okay, and from there, we're going to recruit the Assassins and the Hardened Veteran. There we go. We can also recruit Hell Knights here, so we're going to do that. And then we recruit War Priests and Barbarians. Okay, we are a bit in the, we're slowly getting into the red, but that's fine. We're going to recruit more there. And we'll recruit some more Barbarians, because we can. We are running low on resources, but that's fine. For the sake of upgrading our military, this is actually required. So, me doing this is actually necessary. Okay, we are going to move our squadron here for Crusader Army. Alright, get those units there. There we go. Okay, so Hedge Knights, Shield Bearers, and Bandits. Gonna get them moving. Alright. We are gonna quickly take the Barbarians. We're gonna take the Hardened Veterans, we're gonna take the Barbarians. And I would take the War Priests if I could. Alright. This squadron is now comprised of Assassins here, which are dagger-based units. So Defense Squadron 2 is going to need them. And they're going to need Rangers. Alright, so this group is going to be dedicated to Advanced Squadron 2. No, Defense Squadron 1. And they're over by the Mountain Warren. Okay, we move to the Mountain Warren here. There we go. send this group over. There we go. Alright, these assassins... Okay, hold on. Alright, so the Death Knights, or Hell Knights, are going to go over to Advanced Squadron 1. And we've got Paladins here as well, if need be. Okay, this Advanced Squadron 2 is pretty bad. We're going to move them back. Okay, this group is going to split up. Okay, there we go. This group is fine. Okay, there we go. Now, if I recall correctly... Alright, Defense Squadron 2 is in the lands of Yath Watch, which has the Assassins. Okay, lands of Yath Watch. Maneuver these guys over. There we go. Okay. We can move the War Priests over to Group 4 here, I suppose. There we go. We're going to move you over. Let's have you accept these War Priests here. There we go. And let's see, you, Death Knights, are going to go over to the... Yeah, you're going to go to the Castle of Desires, where Advanced Squadron 1 is. We're just going to march you over. There we go. Alright, that is management for the most part done. Okay, Advanced Squadron 3 could do with some love, but that's fine. We'll get you guys some individuals later. Alright. That's a lot of micromanagement, but it needs to be done. Okay, let's close out. And here's what we're going to do. We are going to go over to the primitive altar here. Collect those. And we are going to make a teleportation method. Well, we're going to teleport over to the Camp of the Fairy. And we're going to go to the Desolate Thicket and the Place of Execution. So let's teleport to the camp on the ferry. There we go. And let's begin. Oh dear, we failed to sneak past. Okay, is that... Oh, we can't load. Okay. Alright, we gotta fight this. I felt like I haven't saved in a while. Oh well.
None shall escape!
Okay, I think we can handle these. Yeah, they're level 14, level 7. Yeah, that's not a bad fight. We can handle this. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, they stand no chance. Boom. That was easy. Gather everything here. Alright, and now we go check this area out. Well, we're gonna move over here. Apparently Trapdow is still not tired, for some reason. Well, anyways. Let's just exit the area and continue on. It seems we can face most threats with relative ease, so that's not a bad thing. Okay. Before we continue, let's save. Okay, I still haven't decided whether I'm going to be doing puzzles or the fight for Iz, but I'm probably going to do the... puzzles first, to be honest. We'll see how we fare. We're not going to enter the location just yet, but we will enter the Crusade to see what's going on. We've dealt with the phylactery. We've got a report here. Ritual suppressed a mutiny with ruthless efficiency. After the instigators were executed, the army's obedience was restored. And the phylactery of Savantius the Rotten is there. Okay, we can go with the Bane of Flesh, or we can awaken his soul. By going with the Bane of Flesh, once per day, whenever your HP falls below 0, your HP is restored by twice your character level, and a ring summons a d4 plus 2 undead skeletal champions around you. So this is good for those who are going into melee, and it'll summon some minions to help, basically. Even more on top of what we already have, anyways. As for the Bane of Spirits, we gain a +4 to mind affecting, emotion, confusion, fear, death, compulsory, but a -2 penalty to saves against poison, elemental, paralyzing, and movement impairing effects. As a free action, you can lose HP equal to half your level to grant target creature a +2 to attack rolls, and transform their damage type into force for 1 round. Interesting. So at the cost of some of your HP, you can theoretically just give your companions a force attack instead, for a singular round. Which, for full attacks, is not bad, but I'm gonna go with the Bane of Flesh, because that's more of a passive proc, which is way better. In my opinion, anyways. Okay. We can activate mobilization, which we are going to do, because that is just going to boost up our mercs to a higher degree. Let's see. We're pretty good on that. Alright, let's leave it at that. Alright, we should be good. We are going to... We're going to rest up here. We got everybody set up. Okay. We got the cheese crostata. Perfect. Let's rest. Alright. The army that was marching from Canabras to help Queen Galfrey has been trapped. Oh, lovely. Well, this is interesting. The army that was marching to Canabras to help Queen Galfrey was trapped, surrounded by demonic forces. The soldiers had to assume an all-around defense. If they don't get help soon, they will all be dead. Well, unfortunate for them, huh? Okay, where is the force then? Okay, where is it though? Okay, where did they get stuck at, though? That's the question, huh? Yeah, where did they get stuck, then? Wait, hold on. Is it this group that's just stuck here for some reason? Yeah, it is. Okay. That's not too hard. Okay, we've got the Minotaur Axe Throwers, which are going to be a problem. Okay, let's use Siphon Time here to increase our speed. We are going to deal with these guys here. Okay, we're going to march over here. And we've got a choice. We can deal with the Axe Throwers or the Cultists. I'm going to go with the Vanguard here first. There we go. Then we've got these Warriors here. champions, if you will. Ow. Okay, we are going to use a bone arrow to reduce their forces some. There we go. Deal with them. Then we deal with the cultists here. The barbarians are going to come in, and boom. Dealt with. Easy enough. Easy enough. Cleared out, and ready to go. There we go. Oh, after they... Oh, interesting. There's yet another army here. Interesting. And she leveled up a lot, actually. Okay, we're going to go with Scorching Ray. We are going to go with... I think we're going to go with Spellcraft here? Well, hold on. Okay, first let's get this army here. Let's merge them in. Not a lot of resources, but it's still a better than nothing. We're going to move you guys over here. In you go. There you go. We're going to move you guys over. And I need you guys to move forward here. Okay, we need to unite the headhunters here. And let us move over to her, which is going to support Master of Maneuvers here. And what we're going to do is we are going to... Okay, this army, we move forward. There we go. No, okay, never mind. Okay, so we have a choice between spearmen or assassins. I'm gonna go with assassins, because they hold more power, I believe. Well, actually, no. The spearmen are gonna house more power, I think, compared to the assassins right now. Although the assassins would hit harder, I think. The spearmen would have more health, but I'm gonna go with the assassins here. Yeah, no, the assassins hold more potential here. Okay, there we go. Okay, well, he's not going to be in for a fun time, as I just ray his units. And we move... Oh, no, wait, hold on. That is the wrong army. Engage. Here we go. Yep, they stand no chance. There we go. They're about to have a very rough time. Oof. Pain. Alright, we are going to go for the... Yeah, let's go for the Siphon Time here. Alright, there we go. Okay, let's see, who we're going to target. We're going to target the Baylor here, because the Baylor needs to go down first. There we go. We are then going to target the Vrox, I think. No, we need to target the Drekni here. Yeah, we'll target the Drekni here first. Okay, we need to focus on the Vrox here, so we're going to focus on them. Boom. This is going to give us a chance to go over to the Vrox, because the barbarians are overpowered. Yep, this sneak attack didn't really do much for us. Or this sneak attack attempt kind of failed. But all the same, we do get some buffs. We're going to go with Cure Wound. Well, let's go with Full Strength. And we're going to march right back to the Keeper Canyon. To that end, we are going to merge units here. And we're going to march them over. Okay, merge over. And you are going to march on over. And we got zombies. Okay, there we go. You are going to make your way back to the camp. And you guys are going to start making your way over to Advanced Squadron 2. Alright, there we go. Let's see. Okay, events. We've got 3 reports here. Okay, we've got that done. Okay, we've done that. And despite all his trickery, he was once again defeated by the commander. Alright, now that we've had our rest, we can now go to the place of execution to see what's going on here. And anything else that we come across, of course, but that I digress. We'll see what we find. Ultimately depends on what we come across, after all. Gonna move over there, there we go.
Head on. Keep your
And let's start buffing, because you never know what's going to be here. Oh, we've got blindness. I should probably remove that here. Let's see. The way to remove blindness is a low-tiered spell, I believe. Okay, remove disease, remove blindness. Here we go. There we go. Cool. Alright, there we go. Alright, time to give Shield of Faith to everybody. Except Skeletor. Because he no longer needs that sort of frivolous buffing. Okay. Alright, align weapon good. For everybody in melee. 3, 4, 5, and 6. Alright, there we go. Effortless armor. Bind traps. Bark skin. Oh, nearly moved off on our own way. Don't want to do that. Oh, you know what I forgot? We forgot to summon the chain. We forgot to summon the tree in here. Oh well. He just missed out on acid, so he's going to have trouble with acid, but that's fine. There we go. Alright, Archon Aura. Magic Investment of both tiers. There we go. Protections coming in. 3, 4, and 5. Freedom of movement. We've got freedom of movement coming. Wait, hold on. We need to move you there. You should have freedom of movement for some reason. It's not showing though. Okay. Now we do the bubble. Here we go. 4, 5, 6. Alright, 7 and 8. Alright, True Seeing comes in. Alright. Blessing of Luck and Resolve. Eagle Splendor. Bear's Endurance. Angelic Aspect. Frightful Aspect. Winds of Vengeance. And finally, Mind Blank Communal. There we go.
Watch out for trouble. All this waiting.
Okay, now for Remove Sickness. Here we go. Okay, 2, 3, 4, 5, and for Bismuth. Bark Skin for everybody else now. 2, 3. Alright, Bismuth and Skeletal Executioner gets it. Now for Magic Fang. Goes on everybody. There you go. Alright, Animal Attack Spec Gorilla. Alright, there we go. Feather Step. Echolocation. Give it to Skeletor, Bismuth, and the Executioner. Alright, Bismuth gets the animal buff. We give everybody their Cat's Grace. Alright, there we go. Alright, Sea Mantle. Frightful Aspect. Down a Mutagen of Strength, and now we go Dragonkind Red. Done. Okay, we're going to Mage Armor. Shield. Expeditious Retreat. We're gonna Mirror Image. Effortless Armor. And we leave it at that. Oh, right, we've got to use Mutagen of Dexterity. And Dragonkind.
Let's move.
Okay, you have got to use Mutagen Strength. You're gonna use Mage Armor now. Well, Mage Armor on who need it. So we're gonna give it to Beastman. We're gonna give it to Evelyn, Skeletor, and Bismuth. Alright, Find Traps. Delay Poison Communal. Alright, now Death Ward for everybody. There we go. Now we give to Bismuth and the Skeleton. There we go. Now Heroism. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Ice Body. Foresight. Alright, Bismuth. And Skeletal Executioner. Heroic Invocation. And while we're waiting on that, we are going to move over to Skeletor. Okay, that is Evelyn casting Heroic Invocation. We're going to down the Contagion of Intelligence here. Alright. Time to give everybody Blur. 4, 5.
All this waiting bores.
Alright, so that's 5. Here's 6. 7. And 8. Alright, Mirror Image. Now we give Greater Magic Weapon to everybody. Or at least those that are going to be using it. Alright, Protection from Arrows Communal. Alright, Vampiric Blade. Deny Death for those who are going to go into melee. And 1 for Skeletal Executioner. Thought Sense. Bone Shield. False Grace. Blessing of Unlife for everybody. And 1 for Bismuth. Alright, we're going to use Sea Mantle here, but we're not going to be using the protection from spells today. We are going to be using Fiery Body, though. Okay, we are going to use Sense Vitals here. We shall use Haste here. And we shall use Displacement on our melee units. There you go. 1. Alright, 2. Alright, 3. 4. Okay, the bismuth should be instant. There we go. And finally, Executioner gets an 1. We're going to use Greater Invisibility here on everybody that is low AC. Specifically, we are going to give it to Beastman, Trapjaw. Yeah, so we're going to give it to anybody who isn't... Yeah, so Beastman is going to get invisibility. Trapjaw is going to get invisibility. Alright, 2. 3. Alright, Skeletor. We are then going to put Bismuth invisible. And we're going to give Skeletal Executioner invisibility. There we go. Alright, now we use Eyes to Badak. And we finalize with Firebrand. Alright, Firebrand, here we go. Alright. We save here. And we basically get ready to fight. Or whatever is going to happen here, anyways. What a pleasant surprise. Hello. Hey boys, say hello to an old friend of mine. Come in, come in. What are you doing here? I wanted to come, and I'm here. After all those wasted years of chasing dreams, I almost forgot how much fun one could have in the world of mortals. But I'm certainly making up for lost time. Are those your new friends? Indeed, they are. These handsome fellows had a jolly good time in the whirlwind wastes, but they were longing for some feminine warmth. Adversaries slowly strokes her thigh. As well as a sage feminine council. And now I have my own gang. Isn't that great? Does that mean you're not trying to become good anymore? Oh, please. What a fool I used to be. I believed the lies of a deceitful goddess. I wasted so much time and energy. I kept risking my neck, and for who? For mortals? For this blithering meat? Who knows? I might still be trapped in that illusion if you hadn't knocked some sense into me. Aren't you bored of this hole? You may rejoin my party if you want. A tempting offer. I had a lot of fun with you. I even missed you a little. What? No way! Not joining the Crusaders. And as for you, Oafs, you're not invited. Areshkagal winks at you playfully. Let's kill off these creeps to celebrate our reunion.
Let's strike from the shadows. None shall escape!
Yep. We have recruited evil version of Areshkagal. That is what happens when you go the evil route with her. Or at least that's what I believe happens, anyways. Okay, well, at least these guys aren't that bad to deal with, to a degree. Yeah, they're quite easy to deal with if you know what you're doing. The Valor Marauder, though, geez, he's really wailing in on us. It's actually quite impressive, even. Okay, what we're going to do here is we're going to quickly AoE Rough Terrain here. And we're going to get Skeletor to activate one of his magical abilities. We're going to demolish as many enemies as we can with this. And this should deal a ton of damage across the board here. There we go. Just what we needed. That should prevent them from causing too much hassle. And there we go. Quite the easy battle. If you think about it, anyways. Okay, we are going to dispel the cold zone. Don't really need it around, after all. And yeah. Alright, we got the Sturdy Snoot. This headband grants the wearer plus 12 confidence bonus on athletics and mobility checks. If this headband is worn by an animal companion, it also grants them a plus 3 dodge bonus against ranged attacks. That's a really powerful item. At least mechanically, I should say. Interesting. Okay, there we go. We got a Marilith here for our great service. An unholy longsword. Got some food stuff, which will be used for upgrades, I'm assuming. For various other things, I imagine. But yeah, no, Ruchelet goes the evil path if you do it hard enough. And you do it right, I should say. Okay. From there, though, that is all we got. We got some nice little trinkets, though. So that's pretty good for what we need for the future. For puzzling. But I digress. Next on our list is the Desolate Thicket, so it's going to take us some time to get there. Let's see. Any units we can recruit? We can recruit these guys, but no use in doing that, I think. A traveling merchant. No, I'm good. I should be fine. Okay, we just need to march our very way over to the Desolate Thicket here. We have ran out of buffs. Great. Okay, so we've ran out of buff there. That's fine. We can just do a quick rest here. There's no harm in it. Okay, let's do a begin rest here. And we'll see what we come across. Okay, we get our stuff set. Cool. Alright. Let's enter the Desolate Thicket. And it looks like it is a place of interest. So, yeah. We might have to buff here, but we'll see. We'll see. We're gonna save and just see what we come across here. Babao Eliminators. Okay, let's back up then. We're probably gonna want to buff then.
Knowledge is the key to victory.
Babao are not fun to deal with, so I guess we go on our buff chain again. I keep forgetting that I got summoned this guy first, but oh well. There we go. Now we do the Shield of Faith shenanigans. Alright, now Evelyn. Okay, align weapon. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Alright, effortless armor. Bind traps. Bark skin. Alright, resist energy of all types. 3, 4, and 5. Archon Aura. Alright, armor and weapon upgrade. Protection from acid and all the other shenanigans. 3, 4, and 5. Okay, freedom of movement. Okay, there we go. Bubble antics, here we go. 4, 5, 6, Alright, Bismuth and Executioner, there we go. Trucing Communal. Blessing of Luck and Resolve, jeez. Eagle's Splendor. Bear's Endurance. Angelic Aspect. Frightful Aspect. Winds of Vengeance, and finally Mind Blank Communal. Man, there's so much that I have to do here. Well, at least we're doing well on the status ailments here. Or status buffs, I should say. Alright, now for Remove Sickness. Okay, Evelyn and finally Bismuth. Oh, Barkskin should be going on Beastman. There we go. Alright, cool. Buffs have been implemented. Now for Magic Fang. Yeesh, we got a lot to cover. Okay, we need to go here. There we go. Echolocation. Now we go... Work out freedom movement there. So Skeletor, Bismuth, and Executioner gets it. Alright, there we go. Now we get the physical buffs up. Okay, Frightful Aspects. Down to Vile, and down Dragonkind.
We should move.
There we go. Alright, there we go.
No one stands in my way.
So little time.
Okay, there we go. And Beastman, there we go. Fine Traps. Poison Communal, there we go. There we go, 3, 4. Oh, I've already given it to Beast Triclops then. Okay. Then Triclops needs it. Evelyn. Skeletor. Bismuth. And finally, the skeleton, which is in the pile somewhere.
Move out.
Okay, there we go.
I crave
Evelyn.
for adventure.
Where's the skeleton? The skeleton is somewhere here. There we go. Okay, now we go with the heroism across the board. Took us a bit to find everybody, but that's fine. There we go. The Ice Body, Foresight. Alright, Beastman. Triclops. Trapjaw. Bismuth, and finally, Executioner. Okay, while we're doing that, we're gonna down the Contagion. And then we do that.
Battles await.
Skeletor will cast the usual stuff. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, There we go. Now we do magic weapon, primary hand. There we go. Protection from arrows communal. Alright, vampiric blade. Now we do deny death across the board. And one for bismuth, there we go. Thought sense, bone shield, false grace, blessing of unlife across the board. 3, 4, 5, and 1 for bismuth. Alright, sea mantle. Alright, now fiery body. Then we do sense vitals. God, there's so much that I have to do, but it's necessary. Apologies if it's taken so long to buff, but it needs to be done. Okay, now we do displacement on everybody that's going melee, as we usually do. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, come on. Bismuth next. And finally, the Skeleton Executioner. Then we can do greater invisibility on 6 people. Alright, 1 for Beastman. Another for Trapjaw. Evelyn. Then we go Skeletor. We then go Bismuth. And finally, the Skeleton Executioner. Then we finalize with Eyes of the Badak, and then we finish off with Firebrand. Eyes of the Badak. Firebrand comes in. And finally, we're done. Jeez, that took a long time. Okay, we're gonna save here, because Jesus, we're not doing that again. Okay, let's begin. Probably don't even need to fight this much, but it's kind of necessary here. There we go. Yep, their protective slime doesn't stop us from dealing with these guys quite easily. Oh well, no matter. Oh, never mind. Didn't need to go that far. Still, it's loot that we can grab, so I'm not complaining. Okay, what's here? We've got some ingredients, not bad. A statue of a chicken, created in an artful and absolutely non-insulting manner.
There's something unusual.
Okay, there is loot here. If you found this note, I want you to know, art is pain. My name is Floggy the Sculptor, and the moment I was born, the goddess Shaylin struck me with the most horrible curse of all. She gave me a craving for art. I became a sculptor's apprentice when I was 7, and 25 I had already become a reputable and ambitious debutant. Alas, it didn't bring me any happiness. My first feat of art, a composition called The Last Anslanti, takes a step into the lands of the Axis, caused a stir, and most reactions were shouts of indignation. For some reason, the public decided that my depiction of Eridan bore striking resemblance to the chairman of Absalom Grand Council, Lord Wars. They accused me of being corrupt and subjected me to a shameful beating right around the ground opening. I attributed this calamity to my youthful inexperience, and I intended to turn the tables to avoid further accusations. I chose a topic that was pronouncedly distant from Absalom's realities. So I depicted the Tian goddess warrior, Chetu. How could I have known that so many people from Tianxia live in Absalom? Why did none of them warn me that the name of the goddess is actually spelled and pronounced Shizuru? Or the misspelling it is a great blasphemy? How could I even suspect that one part of my audience would be outraged by the excessive bellicosity of my statue? The other would be insulted by its extreme femininity, and the rest would brand me a parasite, trying to make money off of undisguised cultural appropriation. Feeling desperate, I turned to abstractonianism, and when the time has come to give a name to my statue, I turn a random set of letters, consonants only, but caused even more trouble. That very night, a bunch of strangers clad in hooded black robes broke into my house, threatened me with daggers, and demanded that I never try again to depict their mysterious deity, or mention one of its secret names. Having failed at gaining glory among the educated and sophisticated public, I fled north to Socorus. There, among the simple people, my talent could finally blossom. I showed them the wooden sculptures whose crude, grotesque, emanated strength and primordial power of the earth. Things they were supposed to understand. So they beat me up for good measure and kicked me out of their settlement, right after they broke my favorite chisel and spat in my travel bag. Till this day, I have no idea what I did to offend them. By that time, I already learned not to ask pointless questions. The desperation of it all made me feel bitter and stubborn. Fate challenged me, so I accepted the challenge. I had found my mission. I wanted to create a statue that would insult no one. After several weeks of contemplation, I decided to sculpt a chicken. Yes, a simple chicken. What could be offensive about chickens? They're yellow, and they chirp. There's definitely nothing bad about that. Oh, I couldn't have been more wrong. A week after my sculpture was showcased to the audience, a group of grim-looking people came and fell to their knees before it. They pronounced my statue to be an idol of the deity they worshipped, an infernal duke, Eauzarael. Turned out that there was a Duke of Hell whose unholy symbol is a chicken. More and more cultists came to see my sculpture every day, and then another kind of public arrived. Tough knights with long swords who chopped all the admirers of my talent into pieces. And then they were done in with the slaughter, they started searching for the person who created the blasphemous chicken. For me. I fled, taking my unfortunate creation with me. I dragged the statue as far as I could, and I left it in the wilderness. I hope no one finds it here. Although, since you are reading this, my hope was futile. In that case, you should know. Art is pain. Beware the people who worship chickens, and equally beware those who do hate them. And here is the main thing I was trying to say. I didn't mean to hurt anyone's feelings with this statue. Floggy the Sculptor. Well, that's kind of sad. Yeah. Yeah, art is pain. Sometimes people just get the rough end of the stick. That's just how it goes. Well, I guess that would explain the demons in the area, I suppose. To a smaller degree, anyways. But yeah, there's nothing here beyond that. But hey, I guess we learned the secret of the artful man, so I guess there was that. I guess where do we go next? The next order of business is probably going to be the Legacy of Ancients, so we're going to teleport to the Last Bastion, go to the Legacy of Ancients, and probably finish off what we can. How are we doing puzzle-wise for, I think we have everything we need for the puzzles at this point, so yeah. we are going to teleport over to the last barrier. This is the closest we're going to get to the Legacy of the Ancients, which we will go towards. And we're going to see what we can make out of it. Oh, there is demon armies now approaching. Lovely. Okay, we're going to march you over here, Defensive Squadron 1. Alright, unite you with your forces. Increase your strength as much as we can. There we go. Okay, we got an army over here. Thankfully, we can use our army here to march over. Okay, we're marching over with Squadron 2. Okay, Advanced Squadron 1, you're fine there. We're gonna move over to, I guess, Defense Squadron 1. And we can't actually move any further than this, so we're gonna start our march over back. Okay, let's go over to here. Let's see what we got. Mendev has successfully conducted a military mobilization. Perfect. And we've got this. Alright, we're going to encourage the soldiers to accept the Spirit's help. Having received the commander's permission, the soldiers are now more eager to accept help from the sinister spirits. Many warriors claim that they've made it through dire situations only because of him. There we go, that's another reduction of losses. And possessed. Here we go. A scouting party got caught in a storm in the whirlwind. Alas, the consequences were most dire. Corrupted spirits entered the spirits' bodies, taking complete control. What should be done with them? Okay, we can either end their lives getting the Fearless feat, which gives units a +20 to combat morale. We can perform an exorcism, which will increase morale and deduct finance by 3,000. We can use them in battle, which will allow 1,750 military points. Or we can cleanse the spirits. We are going to probably use them in battle because having more military is not going to be a bad thing for us. Especially if we want to rank up. So we're going to we're going to use them in battle. There we go. The baleful spirits that have enslaved the soldiers' bodies will gladly charge into any battle. Although it seems unlikely that they will be careful with their garments made of flesh and blood. Still, having possessed warriors will prove useful in a fight. That is true. We are all about the undead, after all, so this is a thing that we need to focus on. Okay, we're going to do skeleton creation as we usually do. And I guess we're going to do the fate of the branch of the last ash. Let's go do that. There we go. Why not? And there we go. Okay, we got a logistics reform, and that should be good. We'll handle the rest later. For now, though, let's see. Military-wise, you're fine every course. Or everyone is fine, I think, to some capacity. We're going to leave Defensive Squadron 2. Well, actually, no. Let's get Defensive Squadron 2 some love. Defensive Squadron 1 can stay. We're going to focus on Defensive Squadron 2 here. We're going to have them march over, because they have full movement at this point. It's looking like a rough battle, but we can easily handle 7. Especially if we start using the power of gold. How's our treasury currently? We've got plenty of finance points. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to use Power of Gold. we go. Power gold. Amplify resistance. We are going to use the Mark of Terror here. We are going to enervate them as well. And we're going to save here just in case. If we do engage. Oh, we don't get enough to move into them. But that's perfectly fine. Alright, to the Legacy of Ancients. Here we go. Let's see if we can't puzzle these things out and figure out what's going on here. Okay. To that end, we are going to move on our merry way to see if we can't figure out the puzzle here. Assuming we haven't already discovered this and haven't gone to the area, that is, but I digress. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. We should have the means to set things up after all. Okay, we do have the puzzle pieces here. There we go. Move everybody back. We'll get Skeletor forward. Here we go. Let's see. We got a few puzzles here. Okay. Before we move on, we're going to quickly check our... Yeah, we're going to quickly check to see if we got the ability to do this even. Okay, here we go. No, not that. Okay. Maybe over here. Okay, nope, not that. Maybe here. Okay, here we go. Okay, Legacy of the Ancients puzzles. Here we go. Okay, so we need... Okay, so we need one of those T pieces in the middle here. Okay, so it needs to be one of... It needs to be one of these slabs here. And it needs to be this, I think. We need to turn that around. There we go. Okay, what else? Okay, I think that was it, yeah? Yeah, sorry if I'm moving the screen a bit. Let's see. Yeah, no, that's it. Okay, so then we use the double T on... So we use the double T on this side. Which is... Okay, so we need this here. There we go. And then we need a T... And a T and a 3 dots here. So I need a T and a 3 dots. There we go. I think that's it, yeah. Yep, T, 3 dots. There we go. From there, we are going to need the double A's. So I'm going to call these A's essentially. So we need double A. So where's the double A? I guess this is it. That seems to fit. Yep, there we go. From there, we're going to need a... We're going to need a 3 dot and double an A again. Okay, so we're going to need a 3 dot and A. There we go. From there, we are going to need what? to that end, we're going to need a and a 7. Oh, whoops. Okay, so an A and a 7. Okay, so A7, there we go. We're gonna need a... We're gonna need this and a 7, okay. For this, we are going to need... We're gonna need a T and a 7, I think. If I'm not mistaken. Yep, we're gonna need a T and a 7. So a T and a 7, so we're gonna go... Hold on, it's this, obviously, so... Oh, no, wait, this is wrong. Okay, so we need to replace that. This is, That's wrong. Okay, so that needs to be... It needs to be this, I think? No. It needs to be this. There we go. And then we do the T and a 7. So this would be a... There we go. Okay, there we go. Now we got 3 more. This needs to be a T symbol there. This needs to be a symbol like that. There we go. And this one needs to be this. And I think that's it. We need to turn that around. There we go. Done.
Adventures await.
Done and done. We solved one of the next puzzles here. We open this up. We get ourselves a nice Grasp of Devotion. This is a +5 holy mace, which when it lands a killing blow, the next spell it becomes extended as though using the extend spells feat, which is pretty good. Pretty good. Okay, to that end, we can return back to the Heart of Mystery, but before we want to do that, we are actually going to need to make a travel point over to the next area. But we will do something real quick. We're going to go to the Heart of Mystery first, because we do need to at least cover this portal, so that way we can teleport to and fro. Every little bit counts after all, right? Alright, but I digress. Should be good. Yep. We got 3 out of the 4 portals. We need to go to the last portal, so that is going to be a chore, but necessary. But yeah. Once we go back to each puzzle, we should be fine. Okay. Now, we just got to make the last journey, which is going to be a bit long-winded, but that's fine. The puzzle is necessary for us to continue after all, so every little bit matters. Okay, to that end, we will dip through the area exit and we should be fine. But I digress. Okay. A long-winded adventure, that's for sure. Okay, an enemy reaches us and attacks. Okay, that was to be expected, though. At least I debuffed them before I entered, so that's good. Alright, what are you going to do? You are going to summon. Okay. We are going to siphon time here. That's going to be the most beneficial for us. We're going to get rid of, I think the Gibberites are the most important. Let's get rid of the bows first, because they're a summon that we need to get rid of anyways, so... Let's get rid of you. We are going to teleport to get rid of the majority of Gibberites here. There we go. There we are. We're gonna move up. And we can get a potential kill of a few here. We're gonna get ready with Smite Evil there. Gonna move up. And we are going to just attack this, guys. There we go. Oh, they're gonna try and summon. Okay. Oof. Okay, we can do a ray here to whittle them down further. There we are. And we will then deal with the Oxmosi. Well, actually, no. Let's use the let's kill the Gibberites there. Then we can start whittling down the Oxmosi. And the Assassins will do the rest. Because they are quite powerful. Alright, nice. Nice. That works for me. Alright, cool. That's that army dealt with. And let's see. That army didn't move, thankfully. This army didn't move. Okay. Alright, let's move, and we're gonna move over to the core of the riddle next. We can't buff ourselves anymore, but that's fine. We're gonna evade the traveling merchant, as we usually do. Oh. Okay. Let's see, we've got zombies, but we shouldn't need to deal with those. We're gonna move the zombies and skeletons together. There we go. Alright, Defense Squadron. We're gonna level you up. Okay, we got attack formation, defensive formation, and cover. We're gonna go for attack formation here. Okay. We are gonna go for... Let's go with Bless. And let's engage this army. Engage. And we should be able to handle this group quite easily, even. Shouldn't be that hard anyways. Yep, it's just these guys. We are gonna go with Siphon Time to start with. Okay. We got a Summoned Vivisector Swarm and a normal Vivisector Swarm. We're gonna start by whittling down the swarm here. Using archery. We are then going to follow up by dealing with the Drekni here, by using the Assassins. There we go. Gonna move over here just to make our job easier. There we go. We'll get defensive, we'll move up, and we want to start attacking the Vivisectors here. There we go. Gonna add Judgment here, and we are going to move over here. Okay. We activate the attack formation here. That's going to give everybody a +2 attack, which will make our hits more likely, and it'll deal more damage most likely. Okay, we then deal with the Vivisectors by teleporting in. Done. And over with. There we go. And we get our troops back. We're basically golden. A force that can handle this. Alright, as a result, we level up once again, and we get either Inspiration, Intimidation, Master of Maneuvers, or Extensive Infirmary. Alright, let's see. I am probably going to go with Intimidation because Intimidation is just really powerful. Yeah, let's go Intimidation. Forcing people to have less morale is just way better for us, long term. We're going to move our Defensive Squadron 2 over to Tyrant's Keep for now. And we're going to have let's see. We're gonna have the Fences Squadron. Well, no, we're gonna have Advanced Squadron 2 now. We're gonna move them over to deal with the Demon Army now. There we go. Aha! Engaged. They stand not a chance. I could probably go with a simple channel negative energy here, and it would work quite well. Yeah, let's go for it. Why not? Boom. Done. That was easy. Don't even need to expend too much effort. Just need to do that. Alright, we're gonna rest on the camp of the Mammoth Lords here, because that is just our prerogative. Now we can move over to the core... Oh, do we need to go to the core of the riddle? No, we need to go to the core of the riddle, actually. Yeah. So this is necessary. One of the few necessary things, anyways. But once we get the puzzle done, that should be good to go and... I actually need to check on something. Again. Because this will dictate if I can actually retrain. Okay, let's see. Well, that's annoying. Okay. Alright. Defender's Heart Inn. Yeah, alright, so I can't actually retrain unless I got Hilor. Okay, Yeah, apologies if I'm taking a while. I just need to do this. Okay, no, never mind. Alright. I guess we're just stuck with what we got currently. We'll make do, I suppose. We'll make do. Okay. Well, we got the cave here, so that's a given on what we're going to do. But we're going to do a quick once-over the area just to see if we can find some stuff. It never hurts to check, after all. Nope. Alright, we are going to go into the cave then. Off we go. Should yield us the last tidbits of resources that we're looking for. Okay, we go in here. And we got ourselves the teal puzzle here. Okay. And yes, just for the sake of it, I am using a guide, so... You can scold me after, but this puzzle's just annoying. I don't like doing it, personally. I'd much rather just figure it out and just go from there. Okay, so... we are dealing with the teal puzzle next, so... let's back up a bit here with this. There we go. Okay, we need the teal puzzle now. Alright, here we go. Alright. So, it starts off with these ones, which will get the double 3 dots, which will go here. There we go. Is it facing the right way? It is... it doesn't matter what face it faces, I guess. As long as it's roughly right. Alright, so the 7 needs to be in the corner, but otherwise it's a 3.7. Okay, so 3 dots. Okay, that's 2.7. Okay, here we go, 3.7. There we go. Yep, the 7 goes here, 3 dots there, okay. Actually, let's do it that way, there we go. Now we can focus on it. Okay, so we need to hit the 3 dot on each corner there. And we need to get a... Alright, so we need a 1 dot Z and a 1 dot A. Okay, so what does that mean? Alright, so a 1 dot A would be a... So this is a 1 dot Z. This... Wait, hold on. This should be a 1 dot A, I think. Alright, turn the slab around, there we go. Then we got a 1 dot A. Or 1 dot Z, rather. Is that right? No, that isn't right. Okay, hold on. Take that out.
I'm losing.
So we
my
need
temper.
a... Yeah, so we need a 3 dot here. Okay, here we go, a 3 dot A. We need to flip that around, there we go. Then we need a 3 dot Z. So here we go, a 3 dot Z, there we go. There we go. And from there, we get another Z, a double Z. So from here, we get a Z, double Z. So 1 dot Z. So we need one of these. Alright, so here we go. That is what we want. Okay, and from there, we need a... We need the same Z, but we need a T coming in. So here, we need a Z and a T coming in. So a ZT, there we go. And then we do a double T on this one. So a double T comes in with... Here, there we go.
Onwards.
As for this one, 3 dots A. So A, here we go, 3 dot A, there we go. We flip these around. There we go. To that end, we get the bit here, which is going to be a Z to an A. So we need a ZA. I guess this works, yeah. Z to an A, and then an A to a T, or 2 dot rather. A to a 2 dot, T. And I guess we follow up from there by doing an A here. I guess an A to a 7. Well, no, a T to a 7, rather. Alright, then we do the 7 to a T. And then just swap that around. And then place in this. And I think we're good, unless I'm mistaken somewhere. Okay, I think I got everything. Okay. Oh, no, wait, this is Z. Okay. Okay, so this is wrong. Okay. So we take that out. We take those out. There we go. No, we take that out. There we go. Flop those around. Then we finally put this in. And we should be able to flip this around. And there we go. Done. A tedious little prospect, but it needs to be done if we want to continue on with our adventure. For our rewards, we get a Elven Note, we get a +3 Flaming Star Knife, we get some more loot here, we get some potions, and we get a mace. Cool. And I guess we got the final puzzle, which is over by the green option, I believe, because we've gotten all the slates, haven't we? So yeah. Hopefully we'll be able to manage, but I digress.
I lead, you follow.
The only other thing that we got to do is this. Well, no, we've already done the reds, so now we just got to do Forgotten Secrets, because those are the only slabs that are missing. And of course, it will lead into a puzzle in of its own right, so yeah. Got quite the chore ahead of us.
Onwards!
I am not sure if I have all the puzzle pieces dedicated to this, but I'm kind of hoping I do. It seems I am missing some puzzle pieces for some reason. All the same, I'll still place them down just because I can. Just move back a bit. Because I'm fairly confident I have everything I need for this, so... Oh, it seems like the puzzle got easier. Huh. Okay, so I guess the Pathfinder team decided to make this a little easier. Because apparently this bit was, it was changed beforehand, and these two could be placed. I guess they altered the puzzle to make it easier for people. Okay, so we need to do a double 7. Alright, so we need to do a dot A and a 3 dots on this corner. So a dot A and a 3 dot, so like this. We need to flop them over, there we go. Then we do a 3 dot 7. And it should be good. Okay, so a 3 dot and 7. There we go. Flip that around, there we go. No, wait, wrong way. It was the right way. Then we do a double 7, I think. There we go. Okay, from there, we do a 7, 2 dots. Alright, so a 7, 2 dots, so this. There we go. From there, we do a 2 dot to a 2 dot, actually. Interesting. Okay, so a 2.t to a 2. Alright, so 2.t to a 2. Something else. Okay, so the puzzle's a little bit different here. Okay, interesting. Okay, we'll do a double T dot here then. So here, there we go. From there, we do a T to a 1.a. T to a 1.a. There we go. Flop those around. There we go. Then we do a 1.a to 1.a. Okay. 1.a to 1.a. To a 1.a to a 7? Yeah, 1.a to a 7. And then I guess the last piece is, there you go. Done. And then we just rotate this. There we go. Done. Simple enough. But yeah, no, the puzzle used to be a lot harder. It used to have these two symbols, and there was a piece here. It was a complex little thing. But still, it's something. To that end, though, we do get what we came here for. We get Elven Notes, we get a Padded Armor of Firm Steps, which grants us immunity to trip, if we want to wear it, but honestly, we don't need it. So we're going to leave it alone. And now we are left with the final puzzle bit, which is over in the Heart of Mystery. Alright. Not bad at all. Alright, before we continue with this puzzle, I'm going to take a small 5-minute break, but when I return, we will be handling this. And seeing what we can do. See you guys in 5 minutes. Okay, I am now back. Let's get back into things. Okay, so we have done all the 4 puzzles that dedicate towards, you know, all these 4 little puzzle bits here.
Head on.
And now we are going to be solving probably the most annoying puzzle, which is going to be this. So yeah, we're going to have to figure out what containers are going to be necessary here. So we don't know exactly what's required here, so I'm sort of just going to have to wing it, really, mainly. Okay, Okay, so we need to do a... Alright, so it doesn't specify how things are going to go here, so... Yeah, we're going to have to wing most of this. Okay, so... Going by that, there is a T-block here. So... We need to face our camera like this, I think? Yep. Alright, so... We're going to start by filling the full containers here. I personally don't know how you're supposed to handle these puzzles, but I do know that you need to fill them in certain ways. Okay, so we need a... Let's see. We need a full container there, 2 full containers there. Okay, so we need a full container over here. There we go. We need a full container over here. And finally, a full container on this spot. There we go. So that's where the full containers are supposed to go, if you go by the direction here. Just for reference, if you're confused, face your camera with the teal blocks facing on the bottom here. The red should be on your right, the purple should be on your left, and the green should be north of you. Or if you're a little, if you're confused on that, you want to have the core of the riddle on your south, and the forgotten secrets on your north, with your camera. So that will dictate how you assemble things. If you're still confused, you can use these as reference. You can use the already placed materials as reference, rather. And we should be able to good to go. Okay, so for the next pieces, we're going to need 2 there. We're going to need 2 there, 2 and 2, okay. So we need to place them in sideways, the 2/3 full containers. And we need to put them in the middle, but also keep them on the sides. Like so. And finally, everything else just goes in the 1/3 full. And it should be good. There we go. And this last one goes here. There you go. We can now claim the reward as we go through the secret passage. Of course, we should probably rest before we do that, because there is a bit of a kerfuffle there. So you want to be careful. So we're going to take this chance to get some rest in, because there is probably going to be a fight, but you never know. I'm just going to play it safe and assume that we are going to need to prepare against a fight. Because obviously we should, right? Alright, now we buff up, as we do. Shouldn't be too hard to buff up everything. Okay. Okay. Bismuth and the Skeletal Executioner, there we go. Align weapon good. 4, 5, and 6. Okay, close that up. Now we do the rest. Effortless armor, fine traps, bark skin. I should probably summon... Well, no, we shouldn't need to summon our, we shouldn't need to summon the change staff or anything. Because we're going to be moving into multiple areas anyways, so might as well just buff up what we can. Okay, there we go. Archon Aura. Alright, the defenses, here we go. Vestments of armor and shield. Now protections. 3, 4, and 5. There we go. We get freedom of movement going. Here we go. Now everything else shouldn't be too hard. 4, 5, and 6. Give Bismuth some love and the Executioner. True Seeing. Blessing of Luck and Resolve. Eagle's Splendor. Bear's Endurance. Angelic Aspect. Frightful Aspect. Winds of Vengeance. Mind Blank. There we go. Alright, now Remove Sickness comes in. 2, 3. Alright. And Bismuth. Alright, Bark Skin for everybody that isn't, a merman. There we go. Okay, we need it for Bismuth and the Executioner. Alright, Magic Fang. Yeah, there we go. And finally, we give it to Bismuth. There we go. Okay, we follow up with Animal Aspects, Featherstep Mass, Echolocation, Freedom of Movement for everybody. Okay. Executioner, yep. Alright, Bismuth gets the buff, there we go. Cat's Grace Mass, Stone Skin Communal, Bull Strength, Owl's Wisdom, Legendary Proportions, Sea Mantle, and we're going to finalize with Frightful Aspect for now, because we want to take the moment to down the mutagens together, if we can. Alright, we're going to Mage Armor, we're going to Shield, Expeditious Retreat, we're going to Mirror Image, Effortless Armor, and we're going to hold off on Mutagen of Dexterity. Going to get rid of Spell Resist for now. We'll keep that on, we'll keep that on. We'll move the transformation over to here. We don't need the claws anymore, I don't think. So we should be fine. We'll get rid of the fear for now. There we go. Good there. Alright, now for Evelyn. We're just going to give Bark Skin across the board. Alright, so that's Skeletor, and then we finalize with... Alright, so we did Beastman, I think? Yep. And we'll do one for Bismuth, even though it's not required, but we'll still do it. Alright, Find Traps. Delay Poison. Death Ward for everybody. Goodness knows we're going to need it. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Now we go for Heroism. That's going to give us a bonus of +4 to everybody. 6. Alright, 7 and 8. Alright, Ice Body. Foresight. 3, 4, 5, and 6. Alright, Heroic Invocation. Now we go for Skeletor's buffs. Now we go with Hilor across the board. There we go. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Alright, mirror image. Now we go for primary weapons. Okay, Skeletal Executioner, there we go. Protection from arrows communal. Vampiric Blade. Now we give every melee unit deny death, because that's just going to be a saving grace for us. And Executioner, here we go. Thought Sense, Bone Shield, False Grace. Now for Blessing of Unlife across the board. And one for Bismuth. We'll go Sea Mantle here. We'll activate Fiery Body. Alright. We're gonna really push the envelope here, I guess. Alright, Sense Vitals. Haste is gonna be useful. And we're going to use Displacement on the melee units again, like I usually do, because we kind of need to do this. It just helps. It just helps a lot. Okay, 3, 4. Now we go for Bismuth and the Skeleton. And the Skeletal Executioner gets one. Then we move on to Eyes of Badak here. Here we go. Then we go Invisibility. And I guess we can finalize with Firebrands. Okay, Beastman is going to be invisible. Trapjaw, Evelyn, Skeletor, you know the works.
Let's strike from the shadows. Let's strike from the shadows.
Alright. Alright, Skeletor himself is going to go invisible. Alright, Bismuth. And then finalize with Skeletal Executioner here. Then we do Firebrand, and then we're golden. We should probably get a staple 6th level spell that we're going to use as AoE, shouldn't we? I guess Sirocco is going to be that staple, isn't it? That's fine. Okay, we're going to save here. Honestly, I'm probably going to just name this stream as a, just Puzzle Mania at this point. I don't know. But the point is that we will be able to go to the secret passage. We don't need to really loot anything. Alright, I think we got everything. Alright, to the secret passage we go. But I digress. Off we go. As for Nenio, I'm probably not going to bring her along, period, but we'll see. One most worthy. You are late. The Sphinx's voice is tranquil and unchanging. Her masked gaze stares out indifferently somewhere above your head. We've been waiting for you a long time. But the age of the Earthfall has ended, and along with it, our patience. The secrets of creation will remain unknown. Leave. Who are you? What's going on here? Who is here? You are not the one most worthy. You are not the one from whom we've waited. How dare you intrude into our lair and try to discover our secrets? Who are you waiting for here? We are waiting for the one who is most worthy. The one who will solve the puzzles. The one who refused to follow their kin. The one who survived the Earthfall. The one to whom we will give our mask and name as our avatar. Not for you. You don't seem to see me. Are you blind? The Sphinx remained silent for a while, as if pondering her answer. You've been waiting here far too long. You've fallen into disrepair. Who are you? We are the will of the great Areshkagal, the demon, the faceless Sphinx, the mistress of the enigma. We are projection of her will. We are the gatekeeper, entrusted with her opening the door to eternity for the one who is most worthy. But you're wrong. I am the one who is most worthy, the one for whom you've been waiting. The Sphinx ponders in confused silence. The silence drags on. A long minute passes in silence. So what about my reward? The Sphinx slowly shakes her head in bewilderment, then turns to you. Who is here? You are not the one most worthy. You are not the one whom we've waited. How dare you intrude into our lair and try to discover our secrets? I solved your puzzles. I wish for my reward. The reward is intended for the one most worthy. You will not receive it. You should not have solved the puzzles. You should have not found the way here. You are a mistake. I deserve a reward. I will get it by force.
We will be victorious.
Now perish. You look at the ghost expectantly, but he is silent and motionless. He seems stunned, unable to comprehend what has just happened. Then suddenly the ghost springs into action. With one swift movement, he grabs the mask and rips it off his face. This is the first time you've seen the ghost's face. He looks pale and haggard, and his dark eyes burn with stubbornness and strength. I have been imprisoned by that cursed Sphinx for 1,000 of years. Now I'm finally in 3. There'll be no more encounters with wandering travelers. I'll never again have to lure them into a trap with the promise of great mysteries. I must reward you for my freedom, adventurer. Although I have been dead for thousands of years, I was once a thief. And a good thief always has some loot stashed away. Take this as my token of gratitude. You did not gain access to the secrets of creation, but you have given me the gift of freedom. I was once known as Kini the Stubborn, Thief of Secrets. Thank you for releasing me from my imprisonment. Wait, so you're Kini the Thief. You're the one who escaped the enslavement of the Cyclopses and hid from them in the abyss? An elf called the Storyteller told me a lot about you. He said you were his friend. Storyteller. I do not know anyone who goes by that name, but I believe I know the person you're talking about. He turns to face away, overcome with emotion. My friend, the one I betrayed. Can it be that he still lives? If what you said is true, I'm sad to say that we might not have the chance to meet. My time in the material plane is coming to an end. I can feel my life slipping away. Why did you betray him? Why did you deceive them and try to steal his secrets? It is difficult to explain, and I'm running out of time. The ghost bows his head. He hesitates for a moment, folding his arms across his chest before he continues in a low voice. He was obsessed with his rift experiments. Elves are accustomed to the idea of moving between planes and traveling between different worlds. After all, elves are not native to Golarion. They originate elsewhere. That is why elves find it so difficult to understand the disastrous consequences that can result from opening permanent rifts and portals. Of course, you know all about such consequences. After all, you live in a world where the world moon already exists. But I wasn't trying to prevent such a catastrophe. I implored my friend to stop what he was doing. When I failed to convince him, I stole his secret notes and hid them where I thought no one would ever find them. Your friend is still alive. Is there anything you would like me to tell him? Anything I wanted to tell him? The ghost considers this for a while. What is there to say? That I regret what I did to him even though I'd do it again? That I never had a better friend? The ghost shakes his head, then adds quietly. Tell him that in all my life I've never had anything more delicious than the spice mulled wine we used to drink together in his tower. What will happen to you now? Who knows? I've been the prisoner of a horrible demon lord for thousands of years. Will I join the River of Souls like everyone else? Will I stand trial before Pharasma? If I do stand trial, what will I be sent? I do not know the answer to any of these questions, but it doesn't really matter. Whatever happens, it cannot be worse than what I've already suffered. Now that you are no longer bound by the spell, can you tell me why you were captured? What purpose did you serve in Areshkagal's plan? Areshkagal forced me to play this game of questions and answers with travelers, but she never told me the reason of my imprisonment. I can only tell you my theory. I think that all of this, the riddles, the talking ghosts that appear in strategic locations, was designed when the curiosity of those who reach the unknown. In other words, it was bait, and the bait was meant to lure them here. The ghost falls silent, then says in a low voice, It is possible that she has another goal in mind. The Faceless Sphinx finds pleasure in subduing powerful seekers of knowledge, and my friend, the one you call Storyteller, is a powerful archmage, unlike any other. Perhaps Areshkagal believed that he would enter the Heart of Mystery to save me. Should the promise of great knowledge fail to sway him, I would be the perfect bait to lure him into a trap. If that was her plan, things didn't go the way she hoped. Even the most cunning demon lords make mistakes. Well, your freedom awaits. Farewell. Farewell to you, adventurer, and thank you.
Let's strike from the shadows.
I would have so loved to take him under my control, but I guess there's only so much you can do. Ah well. Well, hey, at least we got some stuff around. Let's see, is there anything dotted around here? Aside from that little area down here, maybe. Probably not. We'll see. What's down here? Oh, hello. Okay, something we can't get to yet, but interesting. Good to note. Good to note. We got a little secret there. Beyond that, though, we do have everything that we need, so I guess we're gonna dip. Cool. There is only one other task that we have to do, and that is to basically go to the Realm of Secrets, and I guess... yeah, I guess we just have to go to the Realm of Secrets and figure out what we're doing there. We don't need that loot anymore, so we can just abandon it, but I guess we can grab it, because we can. Why not? Do we need it? Nah, we'll leave it, we'll leave it. What use is it going to be to us anyways, right? Oh well. Okay, I guess we're going out, and we are gonna go and leave back to town, I guess. Alright. Well, with that out of the way, there is only one task ahead of us left, and that is to go all the way back to the Nameless Ruins and solve the riddles there. Okay. We just got to find Queen Galfrey. Then we got the companion quest here. Okay, we just need to go with Nenio, and we should be able to complete this task, I think. Alright, we've done that, endgame, yep. Okay, I guess we're gonna teleport back to... Yeah, we're gonna teleport back to Dresden. We're going to enter Dresden, and we're gonna go to, specifically, the Citadel for now, to see if we got some more objectives to handle. Mainly to see if we got some dialogue to cover. And then we'll probably head over to... Yeah, we're gonna head over to the next most interesting place. Commander, permission to report. I finally bring you good news for a change. Now that you've put an end to the wary, barely anyone questions your right to lead the crusade. Neurosian now has a circle of influential people who are sympathetic to our efforts, and see you as the foremost protector of Golarion. They would like to help our army in any way you want. What should we ask of them? I think we should ask for something we are always lacking. Money and other forms of material support. Make them procure for us the most valuable of resources, knowledge. Any manuscripts of warfare treaties on arms and armor improvement. Intelligence on demons and their weaknesses, make them use their money and influence to gather these types of writings from all across Golarion. Let's discuss our options in further detail. Regil, what do you suggest? Despite all of my experience in command and my Hell Knight training, I wouldn't even begin to assume that I know everything about war and weaponry. Many nations, mercenary groups, and noble houses keep secrets related to warfare. They're not keen on sharing. Now is a good time to use the money and influence of our unexpected benefactors to unlock those secrets. And Captain Harmatan, what would you advise? In my opinion, we don't need to overthink this. There's no such thing as too much money. We'll ask for material aid and buy everything we're currently missing. Alright. So we have the choice of just getting a ton of financial support, material point income, and energy point income, which we already get a lot of, so we're not going to be going with that. So the next best thing is when we go with military manuscripts. And that gives a plus 15 bonus to damage on all ranged and infantry units. I don't think I need to say, but Regil, you're right. Tell them to send us their knowledge of warfare. Good. This will prove to be a significant contribution to our officers' training, and help us deliver a decisive blow to the enemy. Thank you, Commander. I hope our allies will fulfill their promises. I'll personally leave for Neurosian to oversee the progress being made by our new associates. Hopefully I'll return with good news before long.
Let's strike from the shadows.
I guess we'll see. Is there anything we need to manage in our Crusader equipment before we move on to the next area? Logistics reform, we still got that to do, but in order for us to do that, we're going to have to wait for the Outpost of Bastion expansion. So we'll need to wait for that. But other than that, we should be fine. It should only take a day to resolve, so that's good. Alright. That shouldn't be too hard to deal with. Just need a little bit of we needed to put in a bit of labor to fix everything up. But I digress. Did Captain Selikind and his people depart with the Queen? I can't believe you haven't heard. He ain't no captain no more. He had some huge bust-up with Dresden and his commanders, told them all to go to hell, packed up his things, and took off out of Dresden. What happened? He didn't see eye to eye with his superiors. The higher-ups didn't like the way Selikind was assigning more and more soldiers to surveying the territory, leaving less and less for military actions. The captain had a dream about discovering a surviving Sikorian village like Wintersun, and he got carried away. A couple of knights from Nerosian showed up with orders to strip him of his rank. Selikind started yelling about how once again the nobility was neglecting the interests of the common folk. He said that he was trying to carry out a rescue mission, because that's what he called it, while the top brass were only interested in glory from winning battles and the gold Galfrey would put in their pockets. He was about to be thrown out on his butt, but Selikind beat him to it. He just disappeared. He left Dresden and went who knows where. A new captain was sent to replace him, but the Queen took him and his soldiers with her when she left. Where do you think he went? I can't tell you where, but I can definitely tell you the who. He's gone off searching for his beloved Sikorians. It's a damn shame we lost him, too. We could do with another decent officer around here. Bloody amateur archaeologist. He let his ego get in the way. He was out of line. Maybe so, but I still don't like the idea of him being out there somewhere all on his own. You think he's even still alive? It'd be good if we could track him down and bring him back.
Let's strike
It would.
from the shadows.
It certainly would. We could do with more able-bodied warriors. Especially the undead kinds. But anyways, let's see. Anything in our chest? Nope. We do have some nice, interesting items, though, but I digress. I think we're going to be talking with... Yeah, let's go to the streets now. We're going to see if we can't talk with the storyteller. And we'll see if we can't talk with Hilor, or try to find Hilor anyways. Okay, we can't actually go into the basement there, okay. Okay, well, I guess the next best thing we can do is talk with the storyteller, who is over here. I bring word from Kinney, your friend. His soul is being held by Areshkagal all this millennia, but I helped him break free. He asked me to tell you that the warm spiced wine you two used to share in the tower was the best wine he drank in his life. The storyteller flinches. Kinney, my friend. After all this time, I've never expected to hear your name. To hear word from you. I didn't think it would still matter to me after so many years, and yet, am I glad? Touched? Saddened? I cannot make sense of what I'm feeling. You remembered the wine. We oft-times sat there, on the tower's balcony. He looks out a sigh, then smiles. I apologize, but I'm not willing to continue the discussion. It's too personal. But I thank you for helping Kinney find peace. Alright, examine the items I'm carrying. See if you can find out anything about this mask. The storyteller touches the mask reluctantly, and his eyebrows immediately shoot up. I see darkness, cold, endless, hiding numerous secrets. I feel someone's presence in the darkness. Someone is waiting for me there. This mask is a torch designed to pierce the darkness and reveal age-old secrets. Just put it on and... The elf brings the mask to his face, but then suddenly stops. And still, I sense deceit. It's as if by agreeing to wear the mask I'll learn much, but I will lose just as much. I have no idea what this mask is or for whom it was intended, and yet somehow it looks remarkably familiar to me. The storyteller frowns, weighing the mask in his hand one last time before shrugging and returning it to you. I found pages that might interest you. The storyteller carefully takes your find. Yes, you are right. Another piece of evidence from the past I've forgotten. Here's more pages. And there we go. The storyteller clenches the pages you brought. His voice becomes a bit younger and more energetic. Everything is ready for merging the planes. Baphomet's runes are drawn on the floor of the laboratory. The purple flame at the heart of the tower, this is what I call the crystal now, is pulsating under the influence of secret spells. If I stop to think about it, the pulsing flame echo the beating of my heart, but I don't want to think. It took me too long to decide. If I think just for a moment, I might stop. I chose the Abyss as the plane to merge with Golarion. The last gift to my former friend who was concerned about the imminent destruction of the plane, whose fate I will tie to the dying Golarion. Truth be told, I am not completely sure I will succeed. This is another reason to choose the Abyss. Hardly anyone will grieve if it suddenly shares Golarion's fate. Acrid smoke of burning chemicals string my nose. My eyes is watering. I haven't rested for several days. I take a step back and almost trip over an empty wine bottle. I came to the end of my supplies days ago, but regardless, my mind is clear and my thoughts are sharp. I stare into the heart of the tower and whisper a magic command. Time to begin. How long has it been since you last saw your friend? The storyteller waves you off. A year, 2, maybe 10? I didn't keep track. And what does it matter now? I spent that time working. I checked and double-checked every line of the spells, every symbol. I'm almost sure the merging will be a success. Do you know anything about what happened to Kinney? He is no longer of anyone interest to me. The storyteller's voice is sharp and pleasant. He is a traitor. He betrayed me in our dream. The storyteller is silent for a while, moving his lips without a sound, but I still miss him sometimes. I miss the times when we were captivated by the idea and each other, when I enjoyed respect in Lucianera, when someone needed my advice and service. Who would have thought that 17 years spent in the Abyss would be my most cherished memories? Please continue. Symbol and symbol, word to word, gesture to gesture, the merging begins. I feel the winds of the Abyss on my face and smile. I can do it. I will do something no one else has done before. I'm the last great Archmage of Kionin, but now is not the time to relax. I must keep my mind away from idle thoughts. Thoughts are also important in my experiments. My lips read one spell, my hands weave another, and I say a third in my mind. I feel pain, as if I'm being torn in half. My essence, my entire being, my identity is about to change. Filled with the energies of the Abyss, I will stop being Golarion. I'll become a new creature. Half elf, half demon. A stranger to both planes. The fabric of the world grows thin before my eyes. I see legions of demons gnawing at each other, ripping each other's throats. I see the minotaurs of the ivory labyrinth sitting around the fire, honing their giant axes. I inhale the forgotten smell of Lucianera's sewage. I hear the impertinent buzzing of locusts from the rasping rifts. I raise my hand to complete the merge and connect Golarion and the Abyss forever. As if on cue, demons, minotaurs, and even locusts turn to me. They freeze before the path opener. I hear Daskari's whispers, sense Baphomet's loathsome grin, feel meticulous curiosity and attention. The demons are ready to invade Golarion, to torment and kill everything that didn't perish in the Earthfall. They will degrade the remains of my world until nothing is left. Is that really what I want? My hands freezes. Do you want to stop the merging? Storyteller doesn't seem to hear you. I understand. All this time I was deceiving Kini and myself. I never wanted to save Golarion. The perishing empires of my world are just empty words to me. I was not interested in the lives that would be lost. Life takes its course. People are born and die. Kingdoms rise and fall to ashes. And even gods have their final day. Those are the laws of the world. It's not for me to oppose them. However, not a single life passes without a trace. Not a single person disappears completely. While the memory of their lives, while their culture, language, and art remain, civilization lives as well. I never wanted to save the people of Golarion. I only wanted a handful of survivors to keep the memory of Golarion alive. When demons invade Golarion, they will destroy the very memory of it. They will burn whatever is not burned and desecrate what can't burn. Their invasion spells death for Golarion. I almost destroyed something that must never perish. The purple flame of the heart of the tower burns my eyes. The storyteller goes. I carefully lower my hand, allowing my spell to disperse. The elf seems to have aged by a few hundred more years, his face thin. I almost destroyed Golarion. In my pride, I could have put an end to my worlds, just to become the path opener. To prove my title of the last Archmage of Keonan. Even if only to myself, I don't know what to say in my defense. Alright. Here's some more pages. Alright, that's all the pages we got. And yeah, I guess we've got one more thing that we gotta do here. But we'll see. We'll see what we can manage. Let's see. We need to bring Nenio along with us, I believe, for this. Because it is going to be quite the objective. But other than that, we should be fine. Now, if we go to the area exit here, we need to bring Nenio. We're going to replace, I guess... We'll replace Beastman for now. There we go. And we're probably just going to abandon Nenio. Well, we'll figure it out, I'm sure. I don't know. I'm not sure. I will bring her along, but I'm not going to keep her with us. Okay, with that out of the way, there is only one objective left, and that is the Nameless Ruins. We're going to make 2 trips here. One trip is going to be dedicated towards going into the area with Nenio. The other is going to be replacing her with somebody else. Because I don't exactly want to carry her around this mission. If you guys want to do that, that's on your prerogative. That's on you guys, but it's not for me. Okay, we're gonna recruit these guys here. There we go. Recruit these guys. Done and done. And then we got one more group. We're gonna recruit some more barbarians, and there we go. Yeah, we got a lot of armies. And we want to bring this army over to the Advanced Squadron... No, we want to go to Defense Squadron 1. Okay, we're going to go to the Lands of Yath Watch. There we go. Alright, send those guys over. Okay, we got Barbarians. We want to move these guys over. Alright, we are going to move the Barbarians over here. There we go. We'll keep the Raiders on our hands and the Light Cavalry with us. We're going to actually send them over to this guy. There we go. We are going to move in the raiders here. And we're going to swap over to light cavalry. There we go. We're just going to move these guys over here. This army, on the other hand, is... Let's see. We're going to move them over here to get their units. Grab these ones. We'll grab the assassins. There we go. Alright. We go there. Skeletons are now going to move on their merry way over to the Sinister Mansion. Should be good there. Okay, these are going to continue on. Okay, these guys are going to rush over. Put you guys in there. There we go. Alright, move you back to the Mountain Warden. Okay. What else? Alright, we'll unite you guys together. There we go. You are going to merge here. Alright, now we're going to get you, and we're going to merge you over in the Castle Desires with the Army 1. We should be good there. Okay, this army is going to march its way over. And we want to get over to here. And just have excess forces at the standby. Because why not? Okay, and this group is fine as it is. Alright, let's see. Upgrades. Is there anything we need to do? Okay, we got that. Okay, we are going to strengthen the chain of command. We are going to do a logistics reform. Anything else? Not really. But hey, we're doing quite well. Diplomacy seems to be in the golden shower, so there you go. I'm quite confident I'll be able to get everything up to the highest tier, so yeah, we're just gonna have to hope. For now, though, we've got the Nameless Ruins to look forward to, so let's check that out. Alright. But once we check out the Nameless Ruins, then we got to make sure we get the objective done, which shouldn't be too hard, but we'll see. We'll see how things play out. I'm only doing this for the sake of completion, that's all. Alright, we're gonna march down, all the way down. Oh.
Mysteries can wait until...
Okay, I guess, we're gonna quickly give you a restoration here. We're gonna give you, what? Keen Kitsune, okay. You're exhausted, though, but that's fine. We can just use a normal restoration, and that should fix you right up. There we go. That should increase speed. Yep, there we go. We're not looking to buff right now. We're just looking to get there. So that's the goal here. And this is fairly simple puzzle. You just have to match the mask with the face here. I am the impetus to act. I am the reason for torture and a cause for insomnia. Tear my mask off and let it fall to my feet. I think you're the question, aren't you? Alright, so this is the question, I think. This one You are the void and emptiness. You're the starting point in the infinite. Okay, so it should be the darkness. Okay. And what is this? I am the end of the road. I am superiority. I am loneliness. Okay, this will be the summit mask. And this is the unknown. I scare cowards, but reveal my secrets to the brave. I think that's it. Nope. I guess that's circle then, and this is darkness. There we go. Behold the truth. Open yourself to knowledge. Reveal yourself. There we go. And of course we gotta find Captain Silicon, but that's a given. That's another thing that we have to do, I guess. Solve the riddles of nameless ruins. Alright, to the mysterious portal we go. And yeah, this is where we've basically got this done. We are going to need to get our units back, but I digress. Here we are. Behold the truth. Open yourself to knowledge. Reveal yourself. The cold and different voices fill the emptiness around you. It does not sound masculine or feminine. It does not beckon you forward or entice you with the promise of reward. It is merely formulating a problem that must be solved. Nenio rubs her nose. Here I come, the greatest scientist of Galarian. Together with my loyal follower, we have solved the riddle of your statues. Now we will wish to have a conversation with you, and maybe conduct a couple of experiments while we're at it. The absence of an answer is an answer too. That's not true. The absence of an answer just means that you should keep searching. There must always be an answer. The voice is empty and emotionless. The enigma knows the answers to all questions. I think I've heard of this place. The knowledge springs to your mind immediately, as if it were simply waiting for the right moment to appear. The enigma is an abyssal plane. It is the abyssal realm of Areshkagal. The mysterious demon lord is Lamashtu's daughter, the keeper of secrets. Nenio notices your frown and nods gravely. The entity that spoke to us knows all the answers. I must meet it at once. Who are you? You are met with silence. Heavy, stifling, absolute silence. You strain to hear something, anything that would break the oppressive, unbroken stillness. What is this place? Once again. Nenio, where are we? Who is talking to us? The voice called this place the Enigma. I know of only one place that goes by that name. We're in the Abyss, in the abyssal realm of the most mysterious of all demon lords, the enigmatic Areshkagal. Nenio frowns pensively. But this changes nothing. I still want to talk to her. This place might be dangerous. Danger is just another obstacle in the way of knowledge. Nenio's voice is firm. You had never heard her sound so determined. I have evaluated all the potential risks of this experiment. I will conduct it, with or without you. Though the first option is obviously preferable. Let's continue then. You have my full support, loyal follower. Okay. Well then. Seems like we got a journey ahead of us. Let's see. So, we are going to have to bring Nenio here, I think, going by the circumstances of this mission. But let me check just to be sure. Hmm. Okay, interesting. Okay, so we won't be able to do anything with Nenio just yet, but we can go back to Galarian temporarily, just to set her up. Nenio rubs her nose nervously. Boy, do you really want to leave this place? Can I convince you to stay? I would like to continue the experiment. We'll come back here as soon as we can. Soon can easily turn into later, and then into some other time and never. Personally, I always preferred here and now. Is this journey really so important to you? Yes, but I don't know why. I just feel it inside, like it always has been there. I realize that I'm not being rational. Still, I ask you to heed my irrational request. Nenio frowns. Also, please don't ever mention this to anyone. I don't want people to know that the great scientists of Galarian acted on the basis of our feelings and emotions. If the press gets wind of this, they'll question the quality of my research and write negative reviews about my encyclopedia. Fine. Okay, I guess we're sticking here. We can't really change with Beastman, but I guess that's fine. I guess we got Scroll Savant for a while. Alright, well, I guess I'm not complaining. It just means we gotta set her up for stats. Okay, let's see. Her spellbook. We want to focus on illusion stuff, so... Well, I guess we could actually go with, Yeah, we're gonna need Sense Vitals, obviously, because that's a good spell to have. And we'll go with... Let's go with Spiked Pit, why not? Let's get her Control spelled up. There we go, use Magic Device, there we go. Feats. Spell Focus, we've already got Illusion, so we don't need to change that into anything. We're gonna go Greater Spell Pen, just so we have it. We're gonna go... Let's go with Rainbow Illusion and Shadow Conjuration. Alright. Scroll Savant. We're gonna increase Intelligence, naturally. Alright. Greater Invisibility, Phantasmal Killer. There we go. We can go with combat casting, but I don't think that's going to work for us. Let's go with... Yeah, we don't need Magical Tail. Let's see. We should probably go with Outflank, because we're going to want a casting spell. We'll go with Phantasmal Web and Shadow Evocation, because that's just a illusion spell. Boost up those. There we go. I guess we could do Illusion and Enchantments. Yeah, let's go with Feeble Mind and Mind Fog. Okay, she's only a certain amount of levels, but that's fine. We are going to go with... Let's grab Mythic Spell Pen, I think. There we go. That's going to help her a lot. We are going to go with... Greater Enduring... Well, maybe not... Yeah, let's go with Greater Enduring Spells, just because we can. From there, we are going to go with... Cast a first spell after initiative roll as a swift action if that spell is either at the first level or at least 2 levels lower than a minimum... Or than the maximum level of the spell. Okay, interesting. We're going to go with spell focus Mythic to increase our Mythic, or increase the ability of illusions. We don't need Ascended Element for what we're trying. If we use Archmage Armor, that's going to just give her a boost to AC, which is kind of beneficial. Yeah, we'll go with Archmage Armor here. We are going to go with... let's go with School Mastery. It'll increase the cast level of illusion spells, which will help her significantly, I imagine. We can then do Abundant Casting across the board, I think. And that would help with her casting ability, I'm assuming. No, we're gonna go with Powerful Shadows here. Shadow spells are 20% more real. That's gonna be beneficial because she's a Shadow caster. Alright, we're gonna go with... We can expand to Enchantment here. So she's going to be good at enchantment spells as well. And I guess we can't really go for Abundant Casting here, but we can certainly go for Variety here. I guess Master Shapeshifter would be a good option, but I don't think that's a good choice. You know what? Let's go with it, because it's going to give a +4 to physical. Well, maybe not. Maybe not. It only gives a +4 to physicals, after all. We don't need physicals for a caster. Let's go with Ascendant Summons, actually. Yeah, let's go with Ascendant Summons. That way we get some, well, no, Abundant Casting better. Yep, Abundant Casting. There we go. Okay, we're gonna shift our positions there. There we go. We are going to be lacking the buffs from our Druid, though, as a result of this, so... Can I... Okay, I can load myself back to the Nameless Ruins here. But in that case, wouldn't I do better to load up in Dresden? Let's see how far I go with the load in Dresden. Maybe I can figure out a way to get there. Because I kind of need the buffs of everybody else. Triclops is a very powerful unit. I think I'm going to have to abandon Triclops for this one. As much as I love his AC. As much as he's really powerful. Okay. Well, it's fine. We'll figure it out. It's fine. Okay, I just hope this is the right movement that we need to accomplish here. But we'll see. We'll see. Yes, this is just as we were leaving. So, yep, we're going to abandon Triclops here. We're going to bring in... Oh, hello. No, we are going to bring in... Oh, we already brought Nenio, so we need Beastman there. Okay, I think this is the group we need. I think. Because we need Evelyn... Well, no, we need Evelyn for the buffs. We are going to need Beastman for the buffs, as is Skeletor, but he's coming with us anyways. The damage dealer is obviously here, so yeah. Okay, we're moving over here. There we go. God, I hate that I have to do this again, but it needs to be done. Okay. Let's go with Deep Slumber here. Let's go with Hold Person. Yeah, Hold Person. There we go. And beef ourselves up. Okay, what was it? It was already Spell Focus. There we go. We've already got Greater Spell Focus Illusion, so now we just need Greater Spell Pen. There we go. Let's go Phantasmal Killer, Shadow Conjuration. Then we level up again. We'll boost up Intelligence. Alright, there we go. We're going to go rainbow pattern. I guess we go greater invisibility because it's just useful. Alright, level 9. There we go. Then we go with... what? A persistent spell would be the best choice here, so we're going to go with that. It's a double save or lose it. Okay, there we go. Get Phantasmal Web, Shadow Evocation. There we go. Level 10. Alright, there we go. We are going to go with... We'll go with... Let's go with Mind Fog and Dominate Person. Why not? As for Mythics, I've already gone through them. We're going to go Spell Pen, Mythic, because that's going to be needed. Okay. We'll go Archmage Armor. Well, no. Let's go Greater Enduring Spells. There we go. Let's see, what else can we do? We can do Spell Focus Mythic. And that will increase it by +2. We then do Archmage Armor, because that's an AC boost. We then do School Mastery, Illusion. From there, we go with Powerful Shadows. Okay, we've got Extended Arsenal. We're going to go with Enchantment here. Alright. Distracting Shots, no. Okay, I don't think we can... You know, maybe. Hold on. I guess Elemental Barrage would be the best choice here. There we go. Alright, now that we got everybody who we want, we're gonna move our way back over to Nameless Ruins, and hope that's enough. But we'll see, we'll see. Okay, well, we're gonna immediately just recruit everybody here. Okay. I'm not gonna move anybody, but I will be recruiting as much as I can. There we go. And we'll recruit an extra set of duelists. Why not? There we go. And we'll move over to here. Okay, done those. Okay, we strengthen the chain of command. Logistics reform. And let's go to the map. Alright, what are we gonna modify here? I think we're gonna modify the Camp of the Mammoth Lords, I think, as our next post. It's either the camp or we're gonna go Sinister Mansion. I'm gonna go with the camp because it's much further. Yeah, so we're gonna... Okay, move all the way over here. Let's upgrade the Camp of the Mammoth Lords. Let's enter it, so that way we can modify it a little further. Okay, we are going to drop the Citadel here. Okay, in Supply Center, we need to introduce a market. Buy 3,000 here, there we go. We can set up a monument. And then we are going to set up a teleportation circle. We then set up a training grounds to increase damage. We then throw down a spellcaster's lodge, which is actually basically assassin damage. And then we follow up with a... I guess a garrison hall, right? Garrison Hall of Champions. Yeah, we can't equip that, but we can do a Hall of Glory, which will reduce the cost of recruiting mercenary units. So that's a staple there. Alright, there we go. That should do it. At least I hope. Alright, the campaign's good. We don't need to handle that just yet. We will address that later. Because we got bigger fish to fry. The Nameless Ruins comes first. Alright, let's enter the location. And now we can finally wrap it up with this bit. Apologies if I had to do some backtracking, but I kind of need Beastman because he's our buffer. He's doing part of the bus for us, which is required for this whole ordeal, basically. After all, if I can't buff properly, what's the point, right? But yeah, no, in all seriousness, if I can't buff like this, then it's basically a lost cause. Okay, we're going to quickly use a restoration potion here. We're going to take this off you. Alright, use this. There we go. And I guess we can equip Nenio here with some good stuff. We're going to give you the +3 light crossbow, I guess. It's either light or heavy. Heavy comes at 8. I mean... what's your weight? Yeah, you can handle an 8. There you go. Gear-wise... I guess we increase your speed. There you go. Alright. Or I could go with a Robe of Determination, which increases the... okay, no, we don't want that. We're going to go with the Robe of Seven Sins, which increases their cast level by 3, save DC of all their spells by 1, and a competence to overcome spell resistance. That's pretty good. Okay, we're going to give you a Haramaki +5. Let's see, we're going to give you... we shouldn't need anything more than that. Okay, gear-wise, we're going to go with the Headband of Mental Perfection +6. That's going to give you some serious stat buffs. Let's see. Stubby Snoot. It's a headband thing. Okay. I guess we'll go with this because it boosts con, but we should probably get something that's strength-based. Dexterity and con, strength and dexterity. Let's go with strength and dexterity. Or, constitution dexterity, that'll help. No, let's go physical blow. The strength will help us carry more, so it's just good. The Mask of the Most Worthy. This cursed mask grants the wearer a +20 insight bonus on all saving throws. DR 5, fast healing 2, and a 10 insight bonus on concentration checks. This mask doesn't work against Areshkagal followers, and the wearer suffers a -6 penalty on all saves and AC while in Areshkagal's domain. Unequipping this mask is only possible after casting Remove Curse spell on the wearer, and passing a DC 21 cast level check. So, while this mask is very useful, against anybody that's Areshkagal in the Areshkagal domain, it's very useless. So yeah, you suffer a -6. Oh wait, hold on. Basically anything that, if you're in the domain of Areshkagal, yeah. If they are worshippers of Areshkagal, which is a very rare occurrence, you won't be able to get these benefits. So I'm gonna avoid wearing this until after we're done with this whole situation, because Skeletor could use a boost like that, I'm sure. It is a head item, so it would allow us to be... It would be allowed to use... We can just replace the phylactery, basically, if we use it, so there you go. But anyways, I was focusing on Nenio, wasn't I? So let's focus on her. Let's go by type in descending order. That'll help a little bit. We can go with the Lesser Bracers of Archery, or we can go Bracers of Archery. We're going to go with Bracers of Archery, because that would boost the stats, I think. Unless it's specifically bows. Price of descending order. Nope. Type in descending order. This only works for bows, though, so that's a problem. Let us go with... Let's use the Librarian Cloak here, because she's good with, scrolls in general, so... Having her with a +4 on using scrolls is not a bad thing. Because she uses her own cast level when she does. So that, on top of, the Robe of Sin, plus the Librarian's Cloak, is only going to make it a +17. Still pretty good. We're going to give her an Amulet of Natural Armor. Maybe not a Natural Armor +6. We don't need that. We'll give her a boost to Initiative, I guess. Neandrian League Collar we'll leave alone for now. Well, I guess we can give it to her. It would give a +4 to Reflex and Fortitude at the cost of Will. I'm much more a fan of the Initiative, though, because she's going to be needing to cast much faster, so... let's go with Twisted Temptation here, because she does have Will save, or she is a, she is focused into Will and Illusions. I'll see if there's anything else that we can use. Let's see. +4 ranged touch attack rolls, no. We're gonna go with Twisted Temptation. I like that more. We've got belts, we got rings, let's see. We're gonna go with a Ring of Luck to increase our stats there. And let's see. What else we got? We got a Ring of Deadly Swings, which we should need. We're gonna go with... Let's go with the Magician's Ring. It gives a +5 to UMD, but the biggest thing is it increases the save DC against all spells of the Illusion School that we're cast by 2. So that's going to help in general, just by having it. As for the Bane of Flesh, we'll leave it alone. Okay, we've got that. Is there any bracers that she could use? We could give her some bracers of armor +8, but I think the mage armor is just going to do better for her. I guess for now we can do... We'll go with the veteran marksman bracers for now. Yeah, so this will cover ranged weapons, so as long as she's using the heavy crossbow, we should be fine. Okay. Do we need any goggles? No. Do we need any boots? The only boots we got is the off-road boots. Let's see. Enchantment bonus to their dexterity 4/4. We don't need it because it conflicts, I guess. Okay, spear trackers, we don't need those. Okay, so no shoes. But that's fine. We can make do with what we got here. Alright, that's her equipped then. For now, that is. And we're probably going to be using Nenio for something very particular in a moment, but we'll see. Regardless, we're going to have to rest in the domain, and then we will have to buff up. But that's probably where we'll wrap it up. for the stream. We'll have to see. Okay. Everybody's marching forward. And by the time we reach it here... There we go. Alright. Let's get going. Okay, you are the question. You are the circle, I believe. Okay, the circle. You are the summit. And finally, you are the darkness. Done. And then we'll just wrap it up here by quickly speeding through the dialogue and... Well, I guess I could rest here, actually. Yeah, before we go in, we're going to set up Nenio's spellbook, because we kind of need to. And in fact, I can quickly go over and see if she can learn some new stuff. Let's copy all these spells that she might be able to use. Because she is a specialized caster, so might as well. And it's not like we're using these scrolls often anyways. So it's not that bad if we use some of them. There we go. Let's go price. How about that? There we go. Gonna get a lot of spells to work with, I imagine. Okay. Nice, a lot of spells coming in. Okay, animal aspect, here we go. Man, we got a lot of spells to copy. But hey, every little bit counts, right? There we go. Now we copy these. There we are. Almost done. Okay, then we copy these. There we go. Okay, we copy heroism, copy haste, copy these, there we go. Man, we got a lot to copy, jeez. But hey, once it's copied, it's gonna stay there forever, so yeah. Okay, almost done. There we go. Alright, there's this. There we go. Then we got these. Man, we got a lot. Jeez. Okay. Alright, there we are, and that's that. Okay. That was a lot that we had to cover. Okay. Now, from there... Let's see, do you need any copy anymore? It doesn't look like it. Oh, wait. Copy that. There we go. Copy this. Okay, we got this as well. There we go. Oh, here we go. Another stone skin communal. There we go. Okay, I think that's all the spells that we can copy. Okay, spellbook. Let's go. We can't cast anything beyond 6th level, but that's fine. That is, I guess that is an intended perk, but I digress. Okay, Shadow Evocation. We're gonna want that a lot. And we're gonna get Phantasmal Web, which is gonna be difficulty 30. Pretty cool. Do we need anything beyond this point? Not really, so we'll leave that alone. Alright. Shadow Conjuration. Let's get a bunch of this. Alright, we're going to do Rainbow Pattern here, I guess. That'll get us to 29. We shall do Phantasmal Killer here. Alright, we are going to do Displacement here. Not that we need to cast it, but it's still something that we have. We're going to use a bunch to get this Deep Slumber here, because sleep spells are just really good. Alright, this is going to be a interesting one. We got Mirror Image. We're going to go with multiple castings of Blur, not that we need it. Well, actually, no. Let's go with Sense Vitals here. And we are going to go with 3 castings of it. Well, no, let's make it 6. That way we have it in bulk. Alright, and in this, we've already got Mage Armor, so we already got that. And I guess we're going to go with Magic Missile for the majority. Because Magic Missile is just a good staple to have. There we go. Alright, there we go. We are going to save here. And I'm going to wrap it up here. Well, here's what I'll do. I'll do a quick rest, and then I'll wrap it up in the Mysterious Portal. That way we have it ready for next stream. Okay.
Every scientist thinks they're...
Alright, we're just going to quickly speed through that. Alright, cheese crostato's been made. Cool. Alright. Everybody's got their spells. We're basically ready to go. We just need to wait for everything to wrap up. And hopefully we didn't crash. Thankfully we didn't. Good. Alright, to the Mysterious Portal we go.
And we are ready for the venture.
Gonna be quite the harrowing journey. Okay. Alright, we are fully ready for the adventure before us. It's gonna be quite the interesting journey, to say the least. But yeah, we're gonna need to buff up, like, seriously. Yeah, we're gonna need to seriously buff up. We got a lot of spells to organize at some point, but we'll worry about those later. As of right now, we've got more pressing matters ahead of us, but I digress. We've got a lot of stuff to do. And that is all gonna be done next stream. But I digress, I'm gonna wrap it up here. If you want to support me, you can support me on YouTube by liking, subscribing, commenting, and all that sort of jazz. If you want to support me on Twitch, you can support me by following or just watching my streams. Every little bit is appreciated, but I'm not going to force it. You guys do you. As long as you guys are enjoying my content, that's all I care about. But I digress. I hope you guys enjoyed today's stream. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed today's stream. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. I know I did. And I'll see you guys next stream. Take care, everyone. And have a good day.